Google Earth allows you to visit every part of our planet, even the vast ocean that holds unexplainable secrets. Let's see what mysterious creatures Google Earth has in store for us today. The remains of an ocean serpent. Off the coast of Montalto Marina in Italy, this startling photo was uploaded to the internet with what appears to be some sort of ocean snake. I truly can't make out what sort of creature this is, but man is it big. Even when you take a closer look, you can see a couple of boats driving along the water, completely ignorant to what is lurking beneath them. It gives you a terrifying perspective at how big this thing actually is. Towards the end, which is what I'm assuming this is, appears to showcase both its upper and lower jaw, and maybe a couple of fins if I squint my eyes hard enough. Everyone in the comment section under this photo doesn't know what to make of it, some calling it both fraudulent while others are fully pulled into its strange and bizarre mystery. Sea spiders do exist, and this Google image photo managed to capture one of them. Off the coast somewhere in South America, the satellite camera caught a very eerie photo of a giant arachnid chilling on some of the rocks out in the water. In comparison to the size of those rocks, it seems to be a pretty large one too, and I don't know how to feel about that. If we know anything about South America and the Amazon, we know that it likes to harbor a lot of mysterious creatures that defy our laws within reality. Not to mention the amount of sea creatures we have yet to discover, all going completely under the radar while we instead take to the stars. If this photo of a giant spider doesn't encourage more researchers to start scanning our oceans more thoroughly, maybe the next ones I have listed here will do the trick. The megalodon, an ancient species of shark that was believed to have gone extinct only 2.6 million years ago. In perspective to when the dinosaurs got wiped out, that isn't too long ago. With this Google Earth photo, do we finally have proof of this beast's existence? Are they still lingering around our oceans to this day? Some researchers speculate that this fish could have gotten as big as 40 feet in length, almost as long as the extinct Titanoboa. Looking at this photo, the starking contrast of its dark color compared to the lighter, blue-colored ocean around it is quite intimidating. All it needs is a little bit of Jaws music to amp up the creep factor. Other than that though, I'm not sure I know of any other marine animal with this shape that isn't a part of the shark family. Its face is too pointy, much like a shark's, in comparison to whales with a bit more of a rounder nose. There are 100% alien creatures within our oceans. Have you seen some of the freaky discoveries being made with the other deep sea creatures? This has to be one of them. Some alien freak breaching the waters like a whale, but looks nothing like it. Unless it's the camera angle and being taken at a poor time, it almost looks like it has the head of a giant snake, but in a more mutated way. The small yellow dot kind of looks like its eye, and the bottom part of its body resembles an abnormal shaped jaw. It's strange patterning along what appears to be its head also looks very snake-like. Could this possibly be the Titanoboa, a snake that was supposed to be extinct? Taking into perspective the massive waves it's creating, whatever this creature is, it's massive and it's terrifying. Unless my eyes are also playing tricks on me, is that another marine creature in its mouth? Alright, I definitely have no idea what this thing is. It looks like 3 giant crabs of some kind. Where this is though, I couldn't tell you, but the more I look at this thing, the more I realize that there are also tinier crabs beneath the big ones. There are such things as giant crabs, specifically the ones that exist off the coast of Japan, but never in my life have I seen a group of them like this. They all have similar white tips on what appears to be their front claws, and the rest of their body is a brown reddish color. They're all facing the same direction too. Is it possible that they're migrating to a different part of the ocean? Either way, that would have made one crazy dish over at Red Lobster. Have you ever seen anything strange on Google Earth? Send us the image and I'll be sure to talk about it in the next video. Grab yourself a front row seat with Google Earth's wonderful ability to bring you around the world. And today, we're gonna see what mysterious creatures have been captured with this fantastic technological tool. The ghastly dock monster, but some people are even calling this one an alleged mermaid. I couldn't tell you where this creature was discovered, since this was uploaded by an unknown user, but its white ghostly body up against the black waters around the docks is a horrific sight. I feel like I'm watching the opening scene of a horror movie. It doesn't help that along with its pale complexion, its terrifying expression just makes this photo all the more creepy. Its mouth is half opened in a frozen gasp, its eyes dark dark and sunken like the still water around it. I can see how people would mistake this for a mermaid though. Although it doesn't look anything like Ariel, it does have a few human-like features. Its fins don't really look like fins at all, and instead look like human limbs. Its head may be a bit too big for its body, but I guess not all mermaids come in the same shape and size. Now this photo, I can believe it's real. This is apparently a captured photo of the giant squid, which is a real creature by the way, not mythical. Usually these guys are found deep within the ocean depths and can grow as long as 43 feet. You think living in an area with less food source means you'd be smaller? Well, no. Some marine life evolved themselves to be bigger to actually save energy. From swimming further distances to something about keeping their body temperature regulated, I'm not entirely sure. However, the only time that a giant squid ever comes to the surface is if it's ill or it's ready to pass on. You'd probably seen photos of nearly stark white giant squids washed up along beaches, and based on the color of this squid in the photo, I feel that may be the exact same case. Really cool photo though, but with a sad ending. We have another potential giant squid captured on Google Maps, although this one has a very different appearance than the average squid. This one seems to have a much darker skin tone than the stark white they start producing when they're closer to passing on. But if you look close enough, you can still see its giant eye right in the middle. Speaking of, did you know giant squids have the largest eyes on the planet? The diameter of their eyes can get as big as 10.6 inches. Try looking that thing straight into it. I'm not entirely sure where this photo was taken, but based on the color of the water and land, I'm assuming it's in a warmer climate. Poor thing must have suffered the same fate as the other one, but I wonder why it didn't turn the same color white. Was it a sudden passing? Did it lose against a fight with a giant whale? I don't know too much about whales, but I'm also not even sure if these are whales. This Google Earth image caught a fantastic photo of two marine creatures breaking the surface. They both appear to have the same white stripe along the top of their heads, making me wonder if this could be a mother with her offspring migrating to an area with more food. I've never seen whales like these though, unless they're a more low-key species that researchers don't really bother to talk about or show on Animal Planet. Do any of you know what type of marine animal this could be? Let me know down below. Another alleged megalodon makes a striking appearance, and this time it's a lot more clear. I personally don't think this is a megalodon, but either way, this shark has got some crazy characteristics to it. Its body is very sausage-like, and not like our other regular sharks that have a larger face that starts to slowly thin out towards its tail. This guy is all body, and I can only imagine what the actual weight and length of this guy is. Based on the waves, I'm wondering if this photo was taken somewhere closer to land, making it all the more creepy if this thing was actually around other people at the time. I couldn't imagine the fear beginning to go through people's heads when they see this thing on their floaty. Do you know what type of shark this might actually be? Let me know in the comments below. Google Earth has some amazing and both terrifying moments, and I keep bringing myself back for more. Stick around for the other videos if you did as well.